a silent threat that doesn't kill right away. Sometimes fear isn't sharp pain. It's emptiness. You wake up in the morning and there's no reason to get up. No one is waiting for your call. No one will stop by for tea. Today looks like yesterday, and tomorrow will be the same. This isn't just sadness, it's loneliness. And it doesn't kill right away. It destroys slowly through fatigue, insomnia, and illness. Science proves after 60, loneliness speeds up aging, raises the risk of stroke and dementia, weakens the immune system, and even leads to early death. The most dangerous part is we often don't notice it. Loneliness hides, pretends it's not there, then becomes part of everyday life. In this video, you'll learn 5 signs that loneliness is already harming your health and what you can do to bring yourself back to life. Sign number 1, silence that became the norm. At first, silence feels fine. No one disturbs you. Time to be with yourself. But when day after day, you don't hear voices, don't answer questions, don't laugh with someone, your brain starts to shut down. Older people who live in isolation lose memory faster. Their thinking slows. Speech becomes weaker. This isn't age, it's the lack of conversation. The brain needs dialogue like the body needs vitamins. Even a simple, "How are you?" activates mental function. But when it's missing, everything freezes. Silence becomes a habit. Then, a problem. If you realize you've barely spoken in days, it's a signal. Don't wait. One phone call can be like water for a dry plant. Sign number 2, tired without a reason. Living alone, the body slowly loses energy, not because of illness, but because there's no reason to act, no one to talk to, nowhere to go, no one expecting you, and the body starts shutting down. Fatigue becomes constant. You only want to lie down and do nothing. Even making food or opening a window feels hard. This isn't laziness, it's biology. With no emotions or social contact, the brain lowers dopamine, the motivation hormone. The heart beats slower, blood pressure drops, you feel sleepy. The longer you stay like this, the harder it is to get out. But you can. Don't wait for it to pass. Start small. Set a goal. Call a friend, walk to the pharmacy, visit a neighbor. Do it not because you should, but because your body is asking for a signal. We are alive. Sign number 3, losing interest in what once brought joy. Have you noticed that things you once loved, reading, knitting, walking, watching your favorite shows, now feel dull? Nothing excites you. Everything feels gray. This isn't just boredom, it's emotional shutdown, often caused by loneliness. When there are no new experiences, no emotional exchange, no reactions from other people, the brain dims. It stops releasing chemicals linked to joy. Life becomes flat. This is dangerous because after the loss of interest often comes depression, then fatigue, insomnia, illness. Don't wait for inspiration. Sometimes interest returns through action. Go outside, take a photo, try a new recipe, tell someone a joke. Through action, life begins to feel alive again. Sign number 4, sleep problems and early waking. If you sleep poorly, wake up often at night, get up too early, or feel anxious before bed, it may not be age, but loneliness. When someone lives in isolation, the brain switches into alert mode. Everything seems calm, but inside there's tension. The body feels unprotected, like it's outside the group. This is a deep instinct. As a result, sleep becomes shallow. Cortisol, the stress hormone, rises. Even if you lie in bed for 8 hours, your brain doesn't rest. This leads to headaches, forgetfulness, low appetite. The solution is to create a sense of safety. daytime activity, human contact, calming evening habits, gentle movement. Most important, speak to at least one person each day. Even a short chat calms the nervous system. Sign number 5, losing interest in yourself and the world. When someone loses connection with others, they slowly lose interest in everything: food, clothes, home, hygiene, news, weather, even their own reflection. They stop caring, not because they can't, but because it feels pointless. This is one of the most dangerous signs because it signals inner emptiness. And the deeper it goes, the harder it is to return. What helps? Start one simple self-care ritual: brushing your hair, wearing clean clothes, having tea by the window, washing hands with scented soap, smiling at old photos. Anything that brings back the feeling, I'm here, I'm alive. How loneliness affects your health and why it's hard to notice. Loneliness doesn't hurt right away. It doesn't cause a fever, rash, or broken bone, but its impact is deep and hidden. Studies show loneliness increases inflammation, weakens the immune system, raises cortisol levels, and damages the heart, brain, and digestion. It raises the risk of diabetes, dementia, strokes, even cancer. What's worse, your brain stops getting stimulation. Without contact, neural connections weaken. Mental fog, anxiety, poor sleep, and low focus appear. A person starts to dim without clear reason. It becomes harder to move, decide, even feel joy. This isn't about crowds, it's about contact. Even one person near you can save you. Just 5 minutes of talking can reawaken the brain, stabilize blood pressure, and lift the mood. Conclusion: loneliness isn't emptiness. It's a slow poison. But it fades the moment there's a voice, a gesture, a glance. Why people don't admit they're lonely. Many older adults don't say they feel lonely. They see it as weakness, shame, or being too sensitive. They say, I'm just used to being alone. But behind that is often pain, fear of being forgotten or unneeded. Inside, something is crying, but outside, there's silence. There are other reasons too: embarrassment, grief, distance from children, lost friendships, physical weakness, or depression. A person may not complain, but their voice fades, their walk slows, their eyes lose light. That's why we shouldn't wait. Ask, call, invite. Let someone feel you are needed, you are interesting, you are alive. How to start escaping loneliness, even if there's no one to talk to. First, don't wait. Even a small action breaks the isolation. Call someone. Say hello to a neighbor. Send a message. Speak out loud, even to yourself. Read the newspaper. Answer trivia questions. Sing. Communication isn't only with others, it's with yourself too. Regularity matters more than results. One connection a day is already a bridge to life. Daily actions that protect against loneliness. Build rituals: a morning call, a walk, a short chat near the store, writing in a journal, sending a short note. Combine daily tasks with connection. Talk while cleaning or cooking. Even one word a day keeps the door to contact open. Try not to spend the whole day in silence. The brain and heart need to hear a voice, your own or someone else's. How to help yourself. If you're completely alone, if no one is nearby, join online groups, forums, or hobby clubs. Find radio programs that discuss topics you enjoy. Make it a habit to answer out loud, react, be in the conversation. Write letters, even if you don't send them. What matters is stepping out of inner silence. Every word you speak supports your brain and your spirit. What breaks loneliness the fastest? Regular movement, simple conversations, curiosity about the world, care for yourself and others. The more involved you are in your day, the less space there is for emptiness. A walk, using your hands, tidying your room, choosing a good meal, breathing by the window, these aren't just actions. They are proof. You are still alive. And as long as you are connected to your body and your day, there is a path back to people. Simple habits that pull you out of loneliness. You don't need big changes to escape isolation. Small, steady habits are enough. In the morning, open a window, move your body, say something kind out loud. During the day, make a short contact, a call, a message, a few words outside. In the evening, a quiet ritual, tea, a book, music, writing. Loneliness fades slowly, but it always fades when you add stability. One small action a day is already the road back to life. Physical activity against loneliness. When you move, you regain control. Walking, stretching, shoulder rolls, stepping in place. These tell your body, I'm doing something, and tell your brain, I'm needed. Activity triggers chemicals that reduce anxiety and apathy. Even if you have no energy, do a little every day. Movement reconnects you with yourself, and that opens the door to others. Why loneliness grows stronger at night, and what to do. In the evening, your brain is tired. Sad thoughts get stronger. That's why it's important not to stay in silence. What helps? A light dinner, a short walk, writing, reading aloud, making a call. TV doesn't replace real contact, especially when it brings stress. Try music, an old recording, a favorite memory. A calm evening protects you through the night. How to keep loneliness from returning. When you start to feel better, don't stop. Stay connected. Even if everything seems okay, keep talking, writing, walking. Loneliness can return quietly. But if you've built structure, if you have a habit of not going silent, not sitting still, not ignoring the signs, it won't take root again. The key is simple. Never break the link to other people, even when life feels calm. Loneliness is not a sentence, it's a signal. Being alone doesn't always mean being lonely. But if you feel empty, anxious, drained, don't ignore it. It's not just age, it's a signal. You need warmth, words, movement, attention. No one else can do it for you, but anyone can begin with one step. Today, right now. Don't shut yourself off. Loneliness hides in silence, but your tool is habit. Simple, daily, alive. What you can do today. Say out loud, I don't want to be alone. Call someone just to ask how they are. Take a walk, even if it's just 3 minutes around the room. Write a list of 3 things for tomorrow, and do at least one. Smile at the first person you see. Don't stay silent. Don't shut down. Life is nearby, and it's waiting for you to take a step toward it. Share your story in the comments. We would be happy to hear it and help you. Also, give this video a like and subscribe to Health Bloom 60+. Turn on notifications so you never miss simple health truths backed by science. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.